Hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, we're going to look at Fergie and see what a cesspit she's actually in. I don't know how well, I don't know. I've just always seen her as Fergie, you know, the silly one. And I never saw any of this level of deceit. What kind of person is Fergie? She's a good mum. Oh, I know, I hear you say, I know what you're saying, I can hear it, but you know, the universe says she's actually a very caring person, and that would be why Queen Elizabeth, the late Queen, you know, put her in charge of their dogs. That's her with her red hair. What else do I need to know about Fergie's good side? Well, she may be doing what she's been doing, but, you know, she loves the monarchy, and she loves Andrew, and she loves her children as well. Both her daughters are very important to her right now. I suppose you can still do the things you do. Do you know what? All Fergie ever wanted really was to be loved as well. I don't mean by the public. I mean she wanted to be loved. She wanted to fall in love. Does Fergie believe Andrew loved her? They both agree. So on both sides that have been, you know, well, we're not quite right for marriage, but we're still okay for being friends and co-parenting and things like that. So I don't feel like, you know, Fergie is a very, very forgiving person. How did she feel about Epstein? Well, I think there's more to come out than what there is. She definitely knows more. But on one hand, I'm getting she didn't see something. And then on another, something's going to be written about it. Does Fergie believe Epstein's still alive? That's either a no or it's fraud and we've got it wrong. Yes or no, universe. Does she believe Epstein's alive? No, she doesn't. Again, you know, she don't see what we see. Hey, I've said Mossad had him, Israel, and apparently he's been spotted there. But then again, there's also been Pirate Pete or something, or Pete Beach in Florida. I don't know. I think he was an actor. I think that's done on purpose, you know, to start. So nobody keeps looking anymore. You know, if you see an Epstein lookalike, it's because, oh, well, there's loads of them. There's loads of them. But there isn't loads of them. They're actors or they're whatever, you know. actually. Was that Epstein in Israel? Huh? Again, another person coming forward. Very charming as well. I would say, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Did Fergie ever see or know of Epstein having underage girls? So again, naive, thinks, you know, Epstein can have anybody he wants in the world. So, you know, all these young ladies as well. So she knows he liked his women. That's what she's thinking. She knows he liked his women. And I mean, let's face it, you know, 12-year-olds can look 18, can't they, these days? But we also know, so I take that right back, that he was into young girls. Why did she let her daughter spend time with Epstein? These kids have been going since they was young, you know, before all these accusations came out. So it was like a plan. But a plan that she always planned to take them, and they went. Did Fergie ever pimp out her girls? No. But it'd be like Jeffrey on the phone, you know. So he's inviting her and he's saying, oh, bring the kids along as well. Oh, that'll be great, that, you know, bring the kids along. So she's doing that. Not because she's thinking they're going to get abused or anything. She's doing that because their last few years before, you know, when she's taken the kids, it's then his accusations and then he's testing her, you know, and she feels she's been tested, but she also feels like she was unable to say no as well. So financially, between Fergie and Epstein, what did Epstein... What was the true nature of the relationship with Fergie and Epstein? The true nature was... He provided a lot of support, you know, a shoulder of support, financial support, you know, getting her in touch with people as well, you know, getting her in with... He had connections, lots of connections. So far, she just looks really naive. And, you know, when you're too close to something to be able to see it and you can't step back. But also, you know, with the connections, with loans and cash grants and whatever else, you know, it was even harder for her to step away. Now, we all know that's selfish, but it happens. Staying with him, stay on his good side, you know. So some of you are probably saying, yeah, well, why your daughters then, you know, why your daughters? So let's have a look. How did Epstein feel about Fergie's daughters? He's like an uncle. There wasn't, you know, for sex, They was there for lies, you know, so they had a lot of information where Sarah's cut off. You know, the girls still had access to the rest of the royals, so I think it's about lying and deceit of others. But let me just double check as well. How did Epstein feel about Sarah's daughters? Yeah, that like spying. Is that right, universe? Like spying, giving information. Absolutely, and it was with ventures as well. Absolutely, yeah. The more you told him, the more he'd do for you. What information was he after out of the daughters? Trying to get anything they could be humiliated with or blackmailed as well. So you weren't getting too much from Andrew. You weren't getting much from Fergie. But he was getting it from the York sisters. About parties where they've been, who they mingled with, you know. Oh, go and ask so-and-so as well. This is about him getting the girls to quiz other people. How did the girls feel about being encouraged to get information? How did they feel? They got off on it, you know. Exciting, isn't it? It's exciting having some information. How very powerful. How very grown up. And was the girls any good at it? Oh my God. There was the stars of the show. Stars of the show. So it's not just Epstein mingling with the girls. No, it's getting the girls to go to different parties as well and get the secrets out of people that they don't want you to know, that they would be desperate. How did they feel about it? Felt great. They got into all the parties, get into the people and everything. Yeah, they enjoyed it. People say, was that right or wrong? It's absolutely normal, really, when you've got that kind of backing and support and secrecy and excitement, and it's an adventure and you're a royal, you know. It's probably makes them feel like they're on a James Bond movie. And yes, they was good at it. Now, you don't need to go having sex with anybody to get information out of people, but you can strike up alliances and friendships. All you have to do is sit in the toilet on a night out, you know, in the ladies' toilet, and you hear everybody's secrets, you know, about the husband. Are you all right? Who's cheating on me? Oh, you wear it all, don't you? Okay then, so bye then. I brought up in a reading recently where Harry and Meghan are concerned that I felt Fergie knew Meghan a long way before Harry. Okay, so how does what's the truth about Fergie and Meghan and their connection? The trophy's coming out. The trophy's coming out. Legal. What's their truth about it? Did Fergie indeed teach Meghan how to curtsy? She did. She only had to do it once, for God's sake. She did. Now, the reason she denied it is because Meghan, because Fergie didn't want to, you know, have any connection with Meghan. So said it, you know, off the cuff. Whereas Meghan had said it and was expecting Fergie to back her up. So when Meghan didn't, this is in the last reading, and when Fergie said that and didn't acknowledge what Meghan said, Meghan hit the roof. Hit the roof. I mean, it was always strange, wasn't it, you know? I mean, she can't help but be obvious. Her own ego sends her into that room and she says to Harry, "Who's that? The butler." You know goddamn well who that was, love. You knew, but you also had to say it so that, you know, you get a little tingle inside. It gets you off a little bit. Well, I say it all. Did she say about the footman on the way in? Did she see the, you know, so-and-so at the back of the Queen? Why just Andrew? Oh, who happens to be the prince? Tell me about Charles Spencer and Fergie. Ever closer, aren't we? Find out what happened in the past. So that's going to be talked about in the near future, about a connection with Fergie and Charles Spencer. So I've always had a woman with red hair, and I had Hillary Clinton. But I'm just wondering, Fergie's a redhead. Was it Fergie's job to prepare Meghan to be introduced to Harry? To do things differently. She's been in it right from the beginning. So for those that are new to the channel, so far what I've got is it was Charles Spencer that is responsible for Meghan. But I've got him linked with Clinton. But I think, I don't know if Fergie's bipolar or has some kind of mood disorder as well. Because she just car crashes from one situation to another. And yes, she does eventually get up and she gets things back, but then it's also like self-destruction as well. That's why she's had so many ups and downs and, like, you know, so many failures, so many positive ones, you know. What does Fergie know about King Charles that he wouldn't want anybody else knowing? Well, it's so bad, I think it would kill off the king. What does Fergie know about the king that he doesn't want us to know? Well, if it's in the present, that is in a bad way. But also, I think as well about the death of Diana as well, how he broke down. Charles wasn't responsible at all. I mean, it's something so bad that it'd finish him off. Spell it out for us then. What is so bad it would finish him off? Yeah, something that would make him truly, truly look bad to others. Is this about his illness, yes or no? No, it's about a young person. Does this young person work for him? They dropped out. Oh, maybe they don't work there anymore. So let's just come right out and ask then, does Fergie know that the king has another son that's illegitimate? Oh, look at that. Money wanted. I won't tell. I won't tell. No, this is where the deviousness gets in. The cold-heartedness as well. Probably why the king wants so keen to push out Fergie. Yes or no? I won't turn the card. And I'll accept it as the final answer. Does Fergie know Major Johnny Thompson is a son of King Charles? No. Right, so it's not that then. Did Diana ever tell her that though? Like it would threaten the monarchy. So I don't get it. He said no. Did Diana ever tell Fergie secrets? I don't think so. You know, we kind of know the information there, which Diana thought she was going to, you know, something was going to happen in a car and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Well, this is bad. This is bad. How does King Charles feel about Fergie? Well, they fell out. That'll be recent as well, in the last 2 months, okay? So, whatever happened, I don't know if they've been stopped going somewhere or doing something. But yeah, completely over that. Where is Fergie now? Staying with a royal family. Is she at home in the UK with her family? Could be a hotel, actually. Well, you think she's gone somewhere. I'm not sure she is. Well, that's Harry's card sometimes. Is she with Harry? And there's his card again. Didn't go anywhere. Are you telling me she's still in the UK? Well, what's the one place you wouldn't be looking for Fergie? Yeah? If you wish she's gone abroad and absconded and been hidden for 6 months. So I think she's got all she needs at this place. She's getting ready though. That's an organisation. Oh. Is it Soho House? No. Is it the royal family? Not supposed to know. I've got that nasal drip back. I've got to go tomorrow and get it sorted. So every 15 minutes I tend to cough. Well, I think it is, you know, it won't be too long before we find out what she is, but I think she's in the UK. I don't think she's abroad at all. Certainly not with Harry and Meghan. Why did Fergie confide in Meghan so much? Both angry at the monarchy and the way they was treated, even comparing themselves, you know, Meghan, Diana and Fergie all in the same club. And how does she feel about that betrayal now? Well, she's got herself into a mess. A mess with Harry and Meghan. Okay, so what's Meghan and Fergie's deal with each other? Hoping that something's going to be late. They're in 2 different countries. So they're ringing each other at a certain time where it's balanced out. So I don't know if it's 6:30 on a night or 7:45 in the morning, or, you know, whatever. They used to speak at night. How does Meghan see... How does Meghan see Fergie? Letting things, you know, having to delay things. Yeah, I'm having to delay things. No celebration yet. So maybe putting something on hold. Okay, so we know Fergie is soft, is good, is bad, is negative, is naive, is all of those things, and deceptive, and she can't keep her mouth shut. But what about financially then? You know, what kind of person is Fergie when it comes to money? So she's living beyond her means, so every time she's like trying to stay one step ahead. So her money's not continuous, it's not like weekly, okay? It's in months, a project here, a month there, some money there. So she hasn't got a regular fixed income in the future. You know, she's always asking for money. She's always on the borrow. So what work? I want to know 3 cards, please. What kind of business has Fergie been doing with Meghan? Making money and applying for it with a mail. What else? Continue. Getting money and then isolating this money. Well, that looks like tax to me. And what else has she been up to with Meghan? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my God. Do Meghan and Fergie know the same secret about King Charles? Right, so what they've been up to. So we're going back into the past. We're going to find out what has been going on, what has been happening.